Alright, good evening everyone. Let's play some more Farm Sim 19. I guess that's where you would normally have your yard over here. There's a combine in that field. I'm assuming Farmer Joe or VRF is doing a mission here. Or is that me? I know I started a mission somewhere. Maybe that's me. That's me. Hey, why don't we just continue that? Let's continue that mission. Can't remember what I was doing. That's funny. I guess it's not a mission, it's a contract. We're so used to calling them missions. Birds are escaping out of the field before I get to them. Get out of my crop, birds. I find this combine gets hung up easily. Gets stuck on some of this terrain. I will quickly finish this contract. And then I think we'll seed our field. If I have enough money to buy seed. Well, I might after this contract. It's probably a very low paying contract, but the icon on the top left corner is orange. I'm not sure why. It was white earlier. Oh, it turns orange when the engines or when I'm harvesting. I stop harvesting, it turns white. Turn the header on, it turns orange. I guess I'll have to get a trailer over here. Whoops. Wrong button. Wrong button. You itching yourself into a rash? A bite this time of year? Yeah, we just got home from watching a movie. What did we watch again? What's it called? It's Fantastic Beasts, but what's the actual title called? It's Crimes or something. It's actually a decent movie. Decent movie. Ah, like, why do we lag? Farmer Joe is here. I change it to auto join. If all of a sudden becomes a problem and we have people auto joining that I don't like, I'll have to change it, but synchronizing. That one's taking longer to synchronize. A lot longer. There we go. Let's get a tipper over here. I'm tempted to put the higher walls on this tipper, but I want to be able to afford seed for this field here. Can we just cut through this field? Why not? It's not seeded yet. Some bushwhacking. Whoa, all over the road. Oh no! First time using this tractor with this combine. Obviously the tractor's a little too high. A little too tall. Let's finish this last little row here. And then put this in the tipper. Hopefully it fits in the tipper. It looks like it's pretty full. No problem. Okay, let's bring our combine back home. You know what? We'll park it over here for now in this junkyard. Just in case our next mission is over here somewhere. Why waste the fuel? I mean contract. Okay, it says deliver to the restaurant. Or at least that area. Turn our beacons on. Four flashers on. According to that red beacon on the map, or green beacon, we're headed the right direction. Don't know why I thought we were red. Okay. Oh, lagging out here. Turn here. Gold Coast Restaurant. Harvest income is 149 bucks. So is that the money we made? Oh no, we made 486. Okay, let's go back to our yard and see if we can seed our field. That's the easiest way to get back to our yard. Let's go to take a different route. Farmer Joe's. Let's go past Farmer Joe's logging. Oh, she's right down there. Wow, there's trees everywhere. Oh, I'm hitting your trees. I know, how dare I. Let's climb up this little road. Is that a car in the water?
Yeah.
There's like an SUV in the water. Huh. That's the easiest way to get from your field to mine. That little dirt road. Okay, let's grab that cedar. We've got to decide what to plant.
I know that would choose.
What would you choose? Soybean? Why soybean? Well, they might be worth the most at certain times, but we have no storage, so we have to sell whatever price they're at when we harvest. So, where can we see prices? Ha! Yeah, soybean is definitely better price. We can plant carrots? No, that's beets. I don't know what some of these are. That's gotta be wood chips. Hay, manure, solid liquid manure. Yeah, milk? That's probably grass. Or straw. Probably straw. Yeah, I think soybean might be the way to go. Select seed. Soybean. Zoom in a bit. So I can turn those beacons off and those four-way flashers off. It's definitely bumpy seeding on this plowed stuff. But the plowed stuff is really good lines to follow to make nice straight runs as I swivel everywhere. Okay, the seed doesn't go down super fast. That's nice. Ooh, it's a bit of a dip there. Could use that ridge marker, huh? That's just obnoxious. I don't like that ridge marker at all. Wrong button. Those birds just materialize out of nowhere. I wonder if this works just like FS19. If I go seed over what's already been seeded, it doesn't actually. It's smart and goes, hey, I shouldn't be seeding there. Because a real farmer wouldn't. Those birds do appear out of nothing. I'm just going to test this. Let's see if seeds go down if we seed again over here. Nope. Cool. That means a little overlap doesn't hurt you terribly much. Good to know. Don't need that help menu. I swear those birds pop out every single time I get to this end, just kind of materialize. They go underground. I noticed that the loading circle, where the background loads, isn't as obvious as in FS17. It's a lot more natural and blends in nicely. You have to actually try to pay attention and watch where that blending is. Like here you can see the lime appearing in the background of the field. That's a little more obvious, but if you look in the background, you can where the field, where the graphics increase. So you got really three circles. The yellow field has graphics increased right up front over here and then way in the background. If I zoom out, you'll notice the difference. You see how far that field is loaded on top. It's three-quarters of the way loaded. As you zoom in, watch another circle nearby. change and improve it, you get the lighting effects, right? So, but it's a lot less obvious. Focus, 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 get under control. Straight line here, straight line. Okay, I think I'll just do the side, this side, and then I'll do the other side, come back and do the other side. I thought I turned it on. Okay. That now that top little logo comes in handy. Oh, you guys can't see it because I'm there. It comes in handy to know when the seeder's actually seeding. It's like, did I turn the seeder on or not? If it turns orange, it's on, it's running. Hey, Ross Bossman. Why is this really sad? "30 minutes into the stream and no views." There's one view. I really don't care. I just like playing the game, and when I'm on and feel like streaming, I'll stream. And I don't usually stream this time of day, so I didn't expect to have any viewers. Oh yeah, it's Thanksgiving for you guys. We had Thanksgiving, you know, what, a month and a half ago? A month ago? Canadian Thanksgiving is a lot earlier than your Thanksgiving. I forget about that. But so, happy Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving is a lot earlier in Canada. Well, we get snow a lot earlier. Our fall is earlier. Our harvest is earlier. Yeah, it's usually early October. Hey, Canadian Gamer. Canadian Gamer would know that we don't have Thanksgiving here yet. Or, I mean, we had Thanksgiving a month ago. Oh, I thought I turned you on again. No comment from the peanut gallery. Went pheasant hunting yesterday and today. You got in total 15 and you got 3. Cool. Just cook them up. What's a real question? Oh, Jess wants to know if they taste like chicken. Yeah, Thanksgiving was October, I think October 12th, 10th, 12th, somewhere in there. Today was a better day than yesterday. Yesterday it was snowing so hard, I had a hard time getting home. Today, it's been decent out there. It's like, why is those wheels not spinning on the cedar? Yeah. Ah, you saw my Instagram photo? Yeah, it's Jess's birthday in a few days, so I got her cake and she found it in the fridge. It's kind of hard to hide it since we'll be on the road for her birthday. We'll be trucking. They fixed my truck, so I'll be leaving tomorrow. I still intend to do a stream tomorrow morning, but we'll be on the highway tomorrow around noonish. You like Dairy Queen ice cream cake? I like Dairy Queen Blizzards. Mint Oreo. Now that they're back, I can go back to Dairy Queens again. Let's go. Jess says we have to stop the stream and go to Dairy Queen. Hey, you like the decorated cake? That cake was decorated by someone awesome, and it only cost me $6 for that cake. A lot of frosting on there. I told her just use her imagination and do whatever she liked, and she put this really fancy pattern on the cake. It's really cool. And in fact, on the receipt it only says $1 because I redeemed $5 of $5 in rewards. So the cake, I'm really cheap. I bought just a dollar cake, $1 Christmas or $1 birthday cake, real cheap. Well, today's only my second day playing it. I haven't played it very long yet, just a couple hours, but I really like it. It's an awesome DLC for FS9 or FS17. I really like it. I like the multiplayer, having two farms. We got 3 farms running on this one. Why do you hate it right now, Ross Bossman? I know some of the controls, like for cutting down trees and that, it's a little difficult compared to. Yeah, there's definitely some bugs in here. I hope they get on top of it pretty quick. And they better get some seed silos or whatever, bins, so that we can don't have to buy palletized seeds all the time. And helpers cost $11 a minute. Seems a little expensive. Yeah, I like the idea of what they've done here. Um, Hopefully they fix some of the little issues and fix them fast. But for the most part, it's FS19 with better graphics and some new ideas. um, the steering you have to adjust in the settings because my steering is wonky too. It works okay for the controller, but for steering wheel I would want to turn that completely off so it recenters like immediately the steering wheel. Um, yeah, I found the horse a little difficult as well.
I love the horse.
Jess loves the horse.
I have no problem.
And the placeables, yeah,
I hate how they cost more than
the placeables definitely cost more than what it says in the menu, and then trying to get them placed where you want to place them is not always exactly a science. I'm like, that's not at all where I wanted that. Your steering wheel is too stiff and hard to turn, so the feedback is too powerful. I'm gonna grab another cough drop. Ricola green tea. Free advertisement for Ricola. I thought cough drops were supposed to stop that. You can actually raise and lift the buildings, or raise and lower buildings before you place them with Control Q and E, I think it is. But you have to be so careful. It's hard to see where you're going to place it. Because right now I have that work shed at the end of this field on the other end. And there's definitely a big drop down to that work shed from this side. Save the game before placing anything. And maybe turn autosave off, or else if you go in the menu, it'll... Train's coming.
No, it already passed.
Ah,
But before it comes again.
where do I do that?
Over one more, I think.
Your log is stuck on the post. Because if you go into the menu to exit because you made a mistake, it'll auto save, and then it's like, well, Now it just saved my mistake. So if you're going to do that, you have to turn the autosave off. Because right here, see, look, the front wheels all of a sudden drop down. It's like, whoa, huge dip where I wasn't expecting a dip. It doesn't. It hides it well, so you don't expect it, and it's like, whoa. And I saw Jess had one place where we're just practicing and just fooling around. There's this huge cliff on the other side. It's like this is just a little one here, but you can get huge, huge drops or get some serious airtime. Jingle bells.
No, I don't want stuck in their head. Maybe stick it on the song.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job on the graphics.
Oh, good.
But yeah, placeables. And then at one point I clicked place down a building, or I placed down a house in the game I was fooling around with, and it placed the house far away from where I clicked it. It's like, what? That's not at all where I wanted the house. So yeah, you have to be very careful. Those birds just popped out of the ground again.
Maybe they're not birds.
They're ground birds. They dig holes in the ground.
Yeah, that's how you get the worms.
That's how they get the worms.
I can continue this all. Gonna ban you from the channel.
I guess making the field wider on this side made this part very bumpy. I think that's silly. Why would they make it so bumpy? I guess there's no way of flattening that out.
I thought there was a tool that did it, but not.
Buy a bigger seeder? I'm playing in start from scratch mode. Look how much money I have. $524. I cannot afford a bigger seeder. I don't even have a house yet. This is the only property I own, this one field.
People who get at this for a while.
And that shed in the back, so it'll be a while before I get better and bigger equipment and housing and buildings.
And I only have stuff that teamed up with GR.
I like hard mode, start from scratch.
I have different opinions.
Just get a loan? Why get a loan? But I'm paying interest.
They don't know how we work in real life.
Borrow money from your neighbor like math. We need money cheat boxes. I don't even need money cheat. You can just go into the
Yeah.
game file and edit it.
There's a mod on the website for it.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm too old for your culture, for your social culture. I have no idea what the baby shark is. You young punks. That's a whale, not a shark. It's a song. Almost done seeding this field. And can we fertilize it right away? I guess we should be able to, right? Well, do we need to even? We'll see once I've seeded. I won't even be able to buy fertilizer, will I? I think I bought one pallet. I have one pallet sitting there. We'll see how far that goes. I know the lime certainly didn't go very far.
I tried telling them it's expensive.
Okay. We'll call that good. Cross the tracks. Get stuck on the track, get hit by a train. I'm just kind of storing my equipment on someone's property here. It's definitely not mine. Okay, let's take a look at the map here. And it is fertilized except for around the edges, so maybe I'll drive around the edge once where I expanded the field. Yeah, let's go around the edge once with the fertilizer. There's the train. And I thought I bought a pallet. Yeah, I got a pallet sitting there. What do we got here? I want the fertilizer. Which one's the fertilizer? Is that the fertilizer? That's the lime, so that's got to be the fertilizer there. Okay.
This is where I look at
What's that?
on my front loader and stuff, but it still gives me control over that, and it will easily go back.
Farmer Joe says there's another bug that her tool selected is the front loader, but the stump grinder on the rear is moving even though she's got the front loader selected. Mm-hmm. It's like the wrong tool is responding to your controls. Oh, that spreads wider than I thought. Why is it only... Oh! Is it only fertilizing the section that needs to fertilize?
Yeah.
So the rest doesn't look wet? So yeah, fertilizer lasts longer too, a lot longer than lime. So does fertilizer... not with the seeder. The seeder doesn't fertilize, but that the dark or the lighter stuff is where the field was before I plowed it. I plowed over the cotton that was there, and the field was already fertilized. Oh, it's still waste fertilizer here. Okay. Just wanted to test that. So yeah, now it should be... Yeah, so that's all fertilized now. So I have to wait for the next growth period before I can fertilize the rest of that. Why does it say that? Oh, I guess I missed some lime in a couple of spots. I'm okay with that.
I feel like a dog who has too big of a stick over a door.
Oh, there's a train again. The train sure run a lot here. You're multitasking, brushing your teeth and watching videos. Yep. Okay, so I left my combine. You feel talented. Okay, let's see if there's any contracts. Lots of contracts. Okay. Field 4. Where's Field 4?
Big one. There. Up top peak.
Way up top. 4. Ooh, that's a big field.
I started it last time. It was cotton.
$4,000? I got my own weeder, not as big as that, but yeah, let's go for it. Accept contract. Let's make some money. Here's Itchy. What's the best way to get to Field 4? Just follow this road. I think just follow this road. It's getting chilly in here. This again? Shortcut? Shortcut. Oh. That needle's moving down quite a bit already. The repair needle. Tractor's going to need a full oil change. Hey Ross, do you know where this map is based on in the US? Can't see where I'm going. It says narrow bridge, but it's not really narrow. Oh shoot, I have wide tires. Is that okay? It's a small crop. Okay, it's still low, so it should be okay. Awesome. That shouldn't take too super long. I feel like doing a screenshot. It is a big field. And the weeds disappear right away with the weeder. It's cool that the weeder actually does something now. Yeah, so far I think FS19 the negatives are less than the positives. And hopefully they get rid of those negatives. Hopefully they fix that stuff. Come on, straighten it out. Should try to get the tractor wheels between the rows, right? Not drive over the rows. That's kind of cool. Need a GPS mod. So, the guy that always made the GPS mods in all the other farm sim games likely is not going to create a GPS mod for FS19. Because he now works for what game? That other cattle game that's coming out? He works for that game. So, I don't see him coming and making a GPS mod that's in competition of a game that he works on now. So somebody else will have to make that GPS mod. I don't think that's a owl. I think it's a moaning dove, right? Yeah, I think that's a moaning dove. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it'll take. Somebody have to convert it from 17 to. You have to get permission for it to be legally converted. Like, there's somebody talked about that already, and there's legal issues about converting the mod. Because he's the legal owner of that mod. I don't see anybody actually going after that, but he could, especially if he's got something against Farm Sim now. I don't know if he does or not, but there must be a reason why he's working for a different game now. It could be as simple as he was a talented modder and a company hired him. Instead of doing it as a hobby, he is now actually hired to do it as a job. And we're making good progress on this. Yeah, I hear that moaning in the background. It definitely sounds like a, right there. It sounds like a moaning dove or mourning dove, as other people call it. But Like the coo, hoo, hoo.
Not even.
I remember when we lived in the prairies, I would talk to the doves in the morning, get them going, open the window and coo back at them.
It's not even moving. Oh,
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to more mods and bug fixes. I hope they do some bug fixes quickly. And I don't like the birds coming out of the ground. That bugs me. It works fine with the when you have fields with taller crops, but birds just appearing on open fields like this, I'm not a fan of that. Line that up. Cruise control on. Yeah, I do wonder where Ravenport is based on. Is it completely a fictional place, or is it actually based on a real place in the U.S.? I'd love a map based on Texas or something like that.
oh, I think you were going to pick that.
Yeah, it'd be completely different crops. I am tired. Why am I so tired? Oh, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. You're right, I am hungry.
Take a couple time.
Yeah, I'm taking a bite out of it, but it's certainly got a long way to go yet. It is a big field. Go sleep, Ross Boss, man. Go sleep. Like what? 1/3 of the field's done? I'd say about 1/3. Have I ever joined your dedicated server on FS? No, I have not.
Didn't run it in before.
I I'm not around enough to join. You have a dedicated FS19 server up? This isn't my field, so this is a contract. Oh, the tractor's still going. I better stop the tractor if I'm going to do that. So what is on this field? Field 4. So it's cotton.
So they always grow on that field.
Field 4 is cotton. Go. There we go. Go. So I guess this is cotton first stage growth. What's that right in front of me? Milk? Looks like a milk place with the look of it. If I were to sell milk, I would look for a place like that to sell it at.
Licenses for mission. Transporting goods.
The other day you harvested cotton on field 4. Jess said that field 4, they always grow cotton on field 4.
I tried that too. That same contract.
Jess says she tried the contract on field 4. Just try or not succeed?
No, I got like a quarter of it.
Quarter of the way through.
Then we started it again.
Alright, have a good night. Yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow morning. I have to do laundry while I'm streaming, but I intend to stream tomorrow morning. I was looking for your stream today, but I didn't catch any. I don't know if you didn't or not, did or not, but what time?
Well, it doesn't sound too bad.
We're in Pacific time zone, so I'd say around 9 or 10 Pacific time zone. So it'll be after lunch for you. I think. I'm not sure exactly what time, but somewhere in there. Ah, cool. Cool, cool. You're not going to do any streams because you don't like FS19, or you're going to wait till the bugs are worked out to do more streams, or you're just not feeling it right now? Yeah, too buggy. I have a feeling they'll update that pretty quick. At least I hope so. But yeah, you have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm making progress with these trees.
They already released a patch. Yeah, they better release another one. It just made more problems for you. That's never a good thing. Yeah, I think maybe I should turn the autosave off just in case it does something silly.
I'm gonna make a mistake somewhere, you will, and you won't be able to do anything.
Yeah. Let's do that right now.
Especially this great trailer and logs I have here.
Off. Autosave off. And then save right now. Save game.
Just because I have this
Yes.
great pile
So
of slime here going.
maybe we'll manually save every now and then. If all of a sudden, excuse me, either myself or Farmer Joe or Virtual Reality Farmer does something, we'll have to quickly save before doing something risky. But I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm getting hungry, so I want to get some food. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Guys, have a good weekend. And happy Thanksgiving to those in the US of A.